looks like a pretty interesting cast, great cast, and we're very interested to see what they're going to do with this story, how true they're going to stay to the animated film. Pinocchio means a lot to us as a family. It was my first Halloween costume. When You Wish Upon a Star makes us think of the Disney cruise. We're a huge Disney family. We love Disney. So we definitely don't watch the animated film as much as probably the other ones, but it definitely means a lot to us regardless. So anyway, we're gonna jump in, and I hope you guys enjoy our reaction, and we'll give our thoughts after about Disney's Pinocchio. So let's do this thing. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Okay, that's exciting.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Wow.
See the fish?
Yeah. I love the production design already. Looks so good.
Oh, the cat.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When you wish upon a star.
Oh, what?
Dude. No! Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, the fox.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
September
8th. Wow.
Cynthia Erivo's gonna be
Wow.
the fairy godmother.
Man.
That's so
So
exciting.
exciting.
Oh,
These-
So
I
exciting.
loved everything
That
that I
seems
saw.
like the most accurate live action depiction of something
so far,
just by
yeah.
visual. Just
Right.
by visual.
Right.
Visually, it
Man,
does look
'cause-
very spot on.
The fox was so cool.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Jiminy
Jiminy
Cricket,
I
he
loved
looks-
him. He
He
looks
looks like a
cute.
cricket, but still like Jimmy.
Because he still has, like, the face, but he looks like a cricket, obviously.
Oh, and
But-
Geppetto. I mean,
Well, it's Tom Hanks. I mean,
he's perfect for that. He's so good for that.
the vulnerability, he's just so good at that. Just being, what's the word? He's always pursuing something.
We didn't really see Pinocchio.
No.
No, but we
No, but
saw the
that's-
tease. I mean, you saw the puppet at the end. It looks just like the animated film.
Right, but they didn't show us like any of that. So that's intriguing to me.
The little kid in me just got all. I started to well up with the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great rendition of the song.
That's what
It's
Joshua
still-
says. It's so true to the animation, and it's a beautiful interpretation of in live action.
I am sad it's not going to be in theaters. It's just going to go
Yeah.
straight to streaming. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have seen this in the big screen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But-
Agreed.
But I guess
I guess it makes sense. I mean, Cruella hit Disney Plus. A lot of the
Yeah, but even
movies,
Cruella, like
Cruella
what an
would've been great.
experience
Cruella
on the
would've been
theaters
great
for that.
in theaters.
yeah,
Would've been
yeah.
Awesome.
So I think it's just the times that we're in, but it definitely would have been great
No
to see it in
excuses.
theaters.
I think out of all the live
I'm just kidding.
actions of
Yeah.
them remaking like movies of like these classic Disney movies, I mean we have to watch Pinocchio again, but from what I remember, it seems very close to the actual story. I know like in Beauty and the Beast and other princess movies, they try to change it up a bit, and it wasn't my favorite sometimes, but I still enjoyed it. But I wonder how close they're gonna stick to the original story.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder.
He was in the water in his little boat with,
I wonder if the whale will make a cameo.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I was questioning
Right.
too. Is how are they gonna do the whale?
And this is again, this is a teaser, so we might get more in an official trailer
Mm-hmm.
later in the year.
Yeah, because they're still
But-
far out from it.
And who knows? They might have they might have learned from what would you say, like watching a movie like Sonic, or a success of a live action adaptation of something that stays true to the original look of a animated character. And people love that, because I think we've seen it with some of the live action stuff where they go really close to like the realistic side, which has obviously worked and was great in its own way.
Yeah.
But it definitely is interesting to see them kind of find a fusion or a hybrid of both looks, which is very, very interesting. But I mean, I don't know, it's fantastic, and I love it. I'm very interested.
It was really fast, but the animals looked still animated. Like in other words, they didn't look like animals that are alive. They looked like,
Right.
some sort
Kind of like Peter Rabbit. Remember how in Peter Rabbit?
Yes, yeah.
But again, I don't know. It's very interesting.
And I think that helps. I think if it has a sense of the fantasy to it,
Right.
where it's not just a regular looking fox, but a fox that looks like he should be alive and talking, and yet still a fox. The texture of a fox, which
Right.
was one of the things about The Lion King that I loved, was it was real animals, but they looked all too real almost. There was no sense of like the original animated features that gave us a sense of emotion that I think it made it more.
I think that's the big controversy with the live action stuff is how do you make something animated
Hybrid.
look live
Right.
action? Like how do you mix it together?
It's very difficult to do. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say that I know how. I just know that I know what affects me more. And it seemed like, at least in this quick teaser, the way Jiminy Cricket looked, he still looked animated. He still
Which
looked
is
like
kinda cool, yeah.
I
character.
think
Exactly.
there's
I do love that.
There's a
I do
beauty
love
to
that.
the original form of storytelling,
Yes.
which is the 2D animation.
Yes.
So I think going
That's
into a live action version, you can't try to depict it exactly as it was in the 2D version
Fair
because you
point,
can't
yeah.
expect that.
That's true.
Right.
You can.
Oh, but Tom
but-
Hanks would honor. Sorry.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to get at is that with the live action, you have actors and you have different ways of telling a story and really impacting people. So like Aladdin did that pretty well.
Yeah.
The Lion King was more so it felt more like a documentary with
It was
the way
still
that the animals
exceptional,
looked.
yeah.
It was
Right.
still
But
phenomenal.
in terms of
But
expression,
you have to really understand that and we've learned that you either try to tell that story in a different way and with just accepting the fact that it's not the original and trying to, but like when you try to go too close to what the 2D was and then you can really compare the two. But if you have two separate pieces of art, we'll honor them both the same.
I think it's tricky because
It is, yeah.
we saw Geppetto and Tom Hanks is just brings him to life so perfectly. Like I felt like I was reconnecting with this character through his scene, just that opening scene. But he is the human in this story, Pinocchio's the puppet, so how are they going to interpret that? And then Geppetto, and then the fish, and then it's like not Geppetto, sorry, Jiminy Cricket. Even the fairy godmother, like she looked wonderful, and she had that essence in the few seconds we saw her. But again, they're the humans of the story. So how do you bring to life, like Josh said, the non-humans
Well-
and make them look, I don't know, not cheesy?
One thing that I think affected me the most is, yes, there's a separation between the two types of storytelling, but Tom Hanks brings the voice that we recognize. He sounded like the Geppetto, very similar to the Geppetto from the original animated story. So to hear the same sort of sound, I think that's why the kid in us, or I should speak for myself, the kid in me, I felt literal again. I felt like I was watching the animated, especially when he's praying by the window.
And his house was like
Yes.
beautiful replica, and when they show
Yeah.
the outside,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful, the set.
and really, Tom Hanks is the kind of actor that you believe him. I mean, you believe
Yeah.
him whether
Yeah.
it was green screen all around, or he had like the little puppets that were fake. He just kind of had the eye lines for himself. But yeah, I can't wait to see his performance and to see how it kind of, how they hopefully try new things with this movie for sure. I mean, it already looks like they are, but to see what new things they kind of play with and experiment on, and then hopefully maybe use that in the future as well with other stories. Where there's,
I love the puppet that was spinning, like the ballerina.
little ballerina.
yeah, during the
cat.
show.
Yeah.
That was adorable. I can't wait to see what the puppeteer, what those look like.
She also looked just like the
marionettes.
ones I
The
think from
marionettes,
the.
yeah.
She looked just like the ones from the movie as well.
Mhm.
That whole sequence of
Yeah.
it's great.
I would love to rewatch the original Pinocchio because I remember a while ago. Remember like that live shows they used to do with the puppets, the marionettes.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know
we
why I
had-
always found those so creepy.
Yeah.
When I was
Oh, we
little.
saw the
Sketchy
live,
place in
the
the
actual
mall.
live
Pinocchio,
marionette.
yeah, the live
Pinocchio
marionettes.
performance,
So
yes.
The sketchy place in the mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so sketchy, but
It
was,
felt sketchy as a little kid, you know.
It was
Well, the
kinda-
lights were always dim in that area.
It was magically eerie. I think you
Magically
walk in and it was
eerie.
like, get ready for a puppet show.
But like you have a bunch of like puppets hanging. It felt like the one cart in Polar Express.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But it was eerily magical. I just remember being afraid
Yeah.
as a kid.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Right.
looking
Yes.
forward to seeing this and how they also incorporate that marionette style.
Yeah, man. They really highlighted those visual,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
iconic moments. So we can't wait to see more, and hopefully we'll get one more trailer possibly before then. Probably will, because this is a teaser. But we are extremely excited, and we want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. What you guys thought of this trailer, what Pinocchio means to you, what Pinocchio means to you, if it means anything to you, and what is your favorite Disney animated film and why. We'd love to hear down below and connect with all of you in that way. And tell us which live action film was also your favorite from the ones that they've made, the live action adaptations. So I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Thank you for joining us today. If you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy what we're doing here on this channel, you guys can check out more Magiliv content by clicking down in the link in the description or with the squad up above to see how you guys can check out more exclusive Magiliv content as well as support us monthly. Your support monthly would help us to get more videos out your way and to create more Magiliv creative content, which we are going to be releasing a video of that very soon, so stay tuned for more updates on that. And we're getting the ball rolling really quickly here on really getting these creative works sent your way, because we're extremely excited to share it with all of you. We know we've been talking about it for a while. It's exciting for all of us to really start doing that as a family of artists, as a family that does this for a living in the industry. To be able to kind of start creating and doing our own thing is really, really cool and exciting. And so just stay tuned for that. If you want more info and kind of the first sneak peeks / scopes into all that, you guys can check out our Patreon down below. Regardless, you guys being here today just means a lot to us, and we're extremely grateful to have you. With that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next Magiliv video. Have a Magiliv day.
Bye.
Bye.